Oh, I wanted to show this, by the way. I forgot. Even Newsmax hosts are like, what? You guys don't get paid sick leave? That's fucking crazy.
David, we did reach out to the Association of American Railroads, and they say that workers...
By the way, I love this, okay? Straight up, I'll say it. This guy's got a Blue Lives Matter Punisher flag, and he's wearing the most communist shirt that you could ever see. That is how unions work. That's why I was trying to tell you, it's not about left, it's not about right, it's about what's right. It's about justice, it's about the appropriate mechanism of pushback, okay? Labor unions do not have to always be fulfilled by people who are running around and defending or trying to take away people's guns and like defending trans rights or whatever. It's just it is completely removed from our binary understanding of American politics. And this is something that a lot of you should recognize, okay? It doesn't matter. You don't have to be a Democrat to be a union member. You don't have to be a Republican to be a union member. There's no such thing. It is just a mechanism of pushback. It is just fair, okay?
Get sick days and paid time off. But what I want to talk to you about is, what does this mean for Americans if you do go on strike?
Well, whoever told you we get our sick days is manipulating the data. We get paid time off that we earned the previous year before. Before the new policy came about, we were allowed to take 5 days off and 2 weekend days off a month. Now we could take virtually 1 day unpaid off a month, and then the only other time we could take off is our paid time that we had to earn the previous year.
Yeah, that does seem ridiculous. They would never let airline pilots do that. Is that issue number one for members of the unions?
He's saying labor does not contribute to profit.
Is number one. And if we go on strike, yes, it could hurt the economy. It could be bad for society, but we don't want to do that. None of us want to do that.
Well, and I know Amtrak's already suspended.
We're not asking for the world here. We're asking for a few days off a month, spend with our family instead of living on a train.
It's sarcastic. Like, I don't see the full labor does not contribute to profits is a sarcastic take. Either it's a sarcastic take, I don't know the full shirt. Either it's an ironic shirt that he's wearing, or it's literally it's in quotes, so I assume it's like an ironic shirt that one of these dickheads said, like a quote by one of these like rail executives probably said, right? Because the entire point, and this is something that they teach you in when you join a union, something that you learn immediately, is the classic take that you've probably heard here time and time again. There is no value without labor. Labor is what provides value. If you don't have labor, you don't have value. Okay, so that's the irony of that shirt. Oh, here it is. The worker shirt is referencing a recent federal mediators report which summarized the negotiation position of the railroads. The carriers maintain that capital investment and risk are the reasons for their profits, not any contributions by labor. There you go. And without labor, and this is hilariously out of touch, because without labor, you're fucked. You can try to like massage the numbers all you want all day, but without the driving engine, there is no value. There is no profits whatsoever. There is no value whatsoever, okay? Because labor is the only thing that creates value. Even if you automated every part of this, process, there's still labor that has to oversee the automation, okay? That's how it works. Without a human being touching the buttons, which is labor, you are not going to be able to run the trains. This is perhaps the most fundamental part of the socialist indoctrination, or the socialist understanding, is the recognition of the reality that without labor, there is no value. These capitalist dogs might have broken their brains for staring at numbers far too long in front of a Bloomberg terminal, thinking that they are the ones who are generating profit, actually. Massaging the numbers is actually the real thing that's generating profit. Stock buybacks and this sort of thing is actually what is improving shareholder value. Okay, well, you have no shareholder value without labor. That's how it goes. That's why he's wearing that shirt.
240 to 260 hours a month sitting on these trains or sitting at the hotel rooms away from our families.
That's a lot.
When I leave my house to go to work, I'm gone for at least 2 to 2.5.
By the way, you see a hog like this, go on Newsmax and put the Blue Lives Matter sticker behind it, and look how agreeable he comes across to the Newsmax hosts. All of this, American politics is just a dance of aesthetics, dude. It's just straight up. If you looked a little gay, okay, immediately they'd be like, shut up, SJW libtard, shut the up. You don't deserve it. All aesthetics, no substance. Well, it doesn't matter because the substance is within the argument that he is making, okay? The substance is inherent within even the shirt that he's wearing, okay? That's where the real substance comes from.
3 days.
I didn't realize that, David.
And then I come home, and I'm only allowed to be home for 10 hours.
Wow.
And then I can be called to go right back to be gone for 3 days.
You have a family?
Yes.
Kids?
My kid is 17 years old.
Wow.
A lot of people are wondering why the railroad is facing a strike. It's not money, folks. That's been ironed out already. It's quality of life issues. About 50% of railroaders are on call 24/7 unless they're on personal time or already at work. We don't have a schedule. There isn't one. We are on call. After 16 years, I get 3 weeks vacation and 9 personal days a year. That's it. About 30 days. And the railroad wants that to be scheduled. How do you schedule a funeral in October if it's only in February? Schedule for a wedding that hasn't been announced. Schedule to take your spouse to the doctor. Most people get 2 days a week off. With 52 weeks, that's 104 plus days plus 2 weeks. So that equals 118 days off over the year. I get 30 for the year. The railroad is trying its best to make us look like the bad guys here, but we're not. We just want to see our family and live a little. That's up, man. How dare they? Wait, this guy says, how many days do the veterans still in uniform get off and have to be scheduled? Wait, what? They do get more than 30. It's about money? Wait, they do though. Also, yourself, dude. God damn it, I hate these people so much. Fucking Ukraine flag in the bio ass neoliberal shithead, dude. Holy